Welcome back, everyone.
We have arrived at
feels like
Fichina.
forever.
This is where we lost track of Pigma.
Fichina, huh? Just great.
So last time we we failed to catch Pigma at a space outpost, and apparently we found him here.
From the look of things, the climate control generators, well, looks like it's been out of order for quite a while.
This is Star Wars. You tricked me into Star Wars.
Yeah, this is Hoth.
Jabba the Hutt to Hoth.
Yes.
No, wait. There were never any weird furries in Star Wars.
Are you sure about that?
We have no choice.
Disney just nuked the extended universe.
That's
We know
true.
they no
If I
longer
can just get
exist.
to the climate control center, we'll be okay.
Playing the hero again, huh, Foxy? Hey, more power to you, buddy. Me? I hate the cold.
So apparently they built one station on this planet, and that made it not turn so frozen and
I'll
barren.
make sure the others are ready to launch their R-wings at any time.
That seems like a very poor amount of terraforming.
Also, I want to point out that in Star Fox 64, you literally flew your R-wings on the surface of the sun, and Slippy says you can't fly them in a blizzard.
Well, yeah, they're heat-proof, but you'll fucking freeze if you have something that air-conditioned in an ice
Rob.
planet.
Control center. Affirmative. The climate
I don't know, maybe it doesn't like the wind, because they're primarily spacecraft?
All right.
But don't you drive on planets all the time?
Yeah, but I think they're specifically saying out that the winds are too high. But I mean, the G diffuser system is specifically prevents against that.
It's under control.
Plus, how is the wind too much when he's walking around with just straight up his ass and head
Careful
hanging
what
out?
you wish for, Falco.
I mean, tail, I guess. But,
Smaller surface area, maybe?
dude, you're gonna lose your tank. And there's a tank right there!
Yes.
There are 3 of them in all. It's up to you, Fox. Got it.
So this mission is pretty simple. You just gotta get to these 3 huge towers and then knock out the crystals. Because that's a Nintendo tradition.
That's the power supply.
It's a Nintendo tradition to destroy crystals.
Well, crystals are a Nintendo tradition.
Are they? I
Yeah.
thought that was Squaresoft.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about something else.
I bet you can't see much. So
Never mind then. So this mission pretends that it's really hard until you realize that the ice that's covering these power sources, it doesn't quite protect you from attacking them from above. So right here, you can actually destroy it without even bothering to go down there and kill everything.
That makes sense to me.
Only one shield generator left. Keep going,
Are you
Fox.
just constantly thrusting, or does this tank have the worst propulsion in the world?
I am constantly pressing the B button.
Okay. Because otherwise it looked like your tank had rocket farts. So, what exactly is the purpose of a station on this planet? Why did we colonize this place instead of anywhere with a habitable climate?
That's the problem. The Lilat system doesn't have a whole bunch of planets. And interstellar travel doesn't really exist.
Huh.
It looks like it exists later on in the game, but it's actually just going further out or further away from the sun.
Huh. Is this, like... I swear half the time I can't tell if you're just screwing with me when you say these things, or if this is actually shit that came up in Star Fox lore.
Well, that's the problem. It doesn't really come up in the lore. Because Star Fox is not a very plot-heavy series. You play it for the on-rail shooting.
Yeah, that's why I'm completely confused by these things.
Well, you're not the only one. I'll just put it like that. The only reason I pick up on these things is because I spent literally 50 hours playing this game.
I think sometimes they call that, committable.
Fox?
What's wrong, Fox? Come in.
What the hell?
So...
Quit yelling, Falco. I'm fine. Just a little hitch in the plan.
I don't really know either. Apparently...
The sentry bots have taken a liking to me.
Okay, so There are
I'm on my way.
a few sentry bots here.
Yeah. Could you hurry?
The numbers don't say that small. Also, these guys are complete bitches because you can't damage them until they start attacking you.
Huh.
But they do die in one hit.
Gotta act quickly.
I'm on my way.
That sounds like a very good set of armor, though.
But they also can't really detect you. If you just run around, they will actually ignore you. You have to shoot at them for them to notice you.
Wow. Okay, so I take back what I said about these being well-designed sentry bots.
Dang, when am I gonna get to that control center?
Wait for the armor to open, Fox.
And so Falco is coming down to help us. But it's not a set amount of time. There are actually 3 stages to this fight. And once you get to the 3rd stage, there is a time limit.
Well,
Wait for the armor
That's-
to open, Fox.
a plus, I guess? It makes something happen?
And also, the sentry bots will damage you if you so much as get vaguely near them because their hitbox is huge.
Don't even think about dying before I get there.
So at the 3rd stage, about 100 of them spawn on this map.
Woo, that's a lot of dudes.
But they are very kind enough to give you a machine gun.
Huh.
Gotcha. Is that it?
But you don't... Yeah, there's a lot of them. But
Yeah,
Falco
that does seem
shows
like
up.
a buttload.
Falco shows up pretty soon.
Okay, no, this is straight up the assault on Starkiller Base. That is exactly what the place looks like with the shield generator.
Wow.
Too bad this is
Flashy
2006.
entrance.
Quit complaining.
Oh, I'm
and climb
sorry.
aboard,
It seems
will
like
ya?
it's 2016, I say, checking my watch.
Hey, just do me a favor and try not to fall off.
What?
Hey, just worry about
That
not
seems
getting shot
incredibly
down,
stupid to me.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
Sure shot.
I
Get
think...
out your blaster and take care of
I'm,
our
I'm
virus,
not sure,
will
but I think the suits that Star Fox wear are actually have magnetic boots.
ya? Here I come, Fox. Let's tear
I'm
it
not
up.
even talking about that. You know what? I'm going to stop applying wind resistance
Looks
and
like the
physics to
scum are
any of
making
this.
house calls, Fox.
Fox.
So this is the first of 2 wing shooter segments in the game. They're actually not that bad, but they are ridiculously easy because of this gun that they give you.
Locked onto us.
It looks pretty potent, actually.
It kills pretty much everything in one hit.
It looks like you're just kind of wandering around with a friggin' chain gun.
That's basically it, yeah. And
Kinda got
so
locked
this...
on me. Get 'em before
I don't know, I really feel like this should have been a pilotable R-Wing segment, because that's essentially what it is. It's just you don't have fine control over where the R-Wing goes.
I'm on my way as well, Fox.
So why didn't they all come down with Falco?
Your guess is as good as mine. Also, there they are.
Yeah, well, since they came down already, why didn't they just come down in the first place, is my question.
Well, they didn't leave until a few seconds ago.
But
And
why
they're
didn't they
already
leave with
here.
him?
Yeah, I guess because Falco is hot-blooded?
someone on the ground's
I
locked
guess
onto
these
us.
guys aren't good at tactics.
Well, okay. Slippy and Crystal definitely are not. Because Crystal is from... well, we can't say Dinosaur Planet anymore. But Crystal is from planet Saria, which is literally Stone Age technology. So,
What?
yes. And she's piloting literally the most advanced piloted spacecraft in the solar system.
Why would you let anyone do that?
I don't know. I don't know why Crystal is in this game. It's really weird that they would reference Dinosaur Planet when it killed off the Star Fox franchise.
Someone on the ground.
Also,
Beat on me.
and I'm going to throw this out there, and I will probably be mocked for this comment. She comes from a dinosaur planet. Does that make her a cave woman?
I guess.
So, can, like, cave furries wear animal
Are you
skins?
okay, sir?
I think she literally does in Star Fox Adventures.
Wait, seriously? I thought I was making a joke.
No, I think that happens. It's been a while since I've played Adventures.
Oh my god.
say, those two enemies are basically the only ones that don't die in one hit. But they die so quickly it may as well be one hit. Also, I'm pretty sure that these sections were programmed by like an intern or something, because it's ridiculously easy to get a super high combo. I mean, look at this.
Weren't we trying to escape?
No.
Oh. What was our goal here again?
What goal? Falco came down and picked us up. That's our goal.
Why aren't we leaving, though? Why are we fighting everyone on the planet?
That's a very good question.
Yeah, I thought he picked us up so we could get the hell out of here.
Okay, I'm heading in your direction.
Why weren't you heading in his direction a minute ago?
Also, whose direction?
Fox, those bots seem
Because
suspicious, so I
Fox
checked
is
them
on
out,
his
and
wing.
They were asteroids.
Are you sure?
Peppy is in space.
Yeah, asteroids must be able to take
Huh.
over other machines.
So that's a little revelation. Those sentry bots were actually taken over by the enemies of the game.
Huh.
Also, here's Pigma again.
What?
What the? That's part of the engineering, isn't it?
It's been infected by the asteroids.
You dirty swine.
I wouldn't bother with me right now. That thing looks like it means business.
Danger, danger. Climate control center generator approaching critical overload.
Deal with Pigma later. Without the climate control center, we'll never stop the blizzards again.
Just build a new one!
Exactly. They stopped him once.
And nobody lives here!
No, we don't see any settlements, or people, or anything.
Why are we trying to save this shit heat plant?
So, we get literally a 5-minute timer to fly this R-Wing in this mission. Which is kind of a cruel joke. We may as well have just done this on Falco's wing. And somehow I missed that laser upgrade. I don't know how.
I don't know, it's...
We don't have much time.
hitboxes.
So this boss is really hard to beat on your first try because they don't give you a lot of direction on how to beat it. But you have to kill the enemies that come out of its laser face, I guess? Because they drop bombs, and then you need to shoot those bombs into its laser barrel.
Have I just mentioned lately that Laserface is my favorite character on Metalocalypse?
You've got to utilize your brakes.
It's not holding anything back.
The major problem with this boss is that it's really hard to align yourself to fire a bomb inside it, because it's almost constantly moving, and the way the brakes work is not entirely intuitive.
Alright, explain it to me as someone who has never flown this ship.
They kind of work, but you never know how much braking power you have, because this is what's called an all-range mode section, where you have complete control over where your R-Wing goes. And during these sections, your brake lasts for about 20 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
But in the normal range mode, which is where you're on rails, you have about 5 seconds of braking. And you don't figure this out until about your 3rd playthrough.
This is Fox.
I just realized something.
Yeah?
Is undamaged.
We keep trying to leave a shithole planet that is a barren wasteland and failing.
By your allies?
Blah, blah, blah.
That's just crazy.
We're on Jakku. This is the Force Awakens. You fucking tricked me.
Those without strong wills can be easily turned to evil. Those without strong wills. Allies or enemies?
See, they're talking about people the Jedi manipulate.
Yep.
Nothing. That sounds like someone I know, that's all.
Take us to
Ow.
Luke, you dickhead. Let's get this over with.
Now, Fox just said that sounds like someone he knows. I have never figured out who he means by that.
Look, you're the one who knows what the hell's going on here.
Yeah, I know what's going on, and even I don't know what he's referencing there, because it's not his father, because he respects his father, who's dead.
Just like Luke.
Yes. And
All ships home
I
safely.
just don't
The
know,
control center's still
because
working. Nice job.
Maybe someone will tell us in a second.
maybe.